When they talk about the greatest rivalries in NBA history, it's not just about the games. It's about the passion, the drama, and the unforgettable moments that define basketball. Today, we explore the most intense and storied rivalries in the NBA, from Celtics Lakers to Bulls Pistons. These rivalries have captivated fans for decades, creating legends and shaping the league's history. Celtics versus Lakers, the ultimate rivalry. The rivalry between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers is the most iconic in NBA history. It's a clash of titans, a battle between the two most successful franchises in the league. This rivalry has spanned generations, producing some of the most memorable moments in basketball history. It all began in the 1960s when the Celtics, led by Bill Russell, dominated the league, winning 11 championships in 13 years. The Lakers, featuring legends like Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, were frequent finals opponents, but could never overcome the Celtics' dominance. The 1980s reignited the rivalry with the arrival of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Magic's Showtime Lakers and Bird's gritty Celtics met 3 times in the finals, each series a war of attrition. Magic's flashy passes and Bird's clutch shooting defined a decade, with each player pushing the other to new heights. The Celtics-Lakers rivalry is a saga of epic proportions, a story of East versus West, tradition against glamour. Bulls versus Pistons, the Bad Boys era. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the Chicago Bulls and the Detroit Pistons engaged in a fierce rivalry that was as physical as it was competitive. The Pistons, known as the Bad Boys, were led by Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer, and Dennis Rodman. They played a rough, physical style of basketball that intimidated opponents and earned them back-to-back championships. Standing in their way was a young Michael Jordan, determined to elevate the Bulls to greatness. The Pistons implemented the Jordan rules, a defensive strategy designed to shut down MJ at all costs. The battles were brutal, with hard fouls and intense defense. The Pistons defeated the Bulls in the playoffs 3 years in a row, but in 1991, Jordan and the Bulls finally broke through, sweeping the Pistons on their way to their first championship. This rivalry was a test of wills, a battle of toughness, and the making of a legend. Spurs versus Mavericks, the Texas Showdown. The rivalry between the San Antonio Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks has been one of the most thrilling in recent history. These Texas teams have clashed numerous times in the playoffs, each series filled with drama and high-stakes basketball. The Spurs, led by Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili, epitomized consistency and teamwork. The Mavericks, with Dirk Nowitzki at the helm, brought a blend of finesse and determination. One of the most memorable series came in 2006 when the Mavericks defeated the Spurs in a thrilling 7-game series, eventually reaching the NBA Finals. The rivalry saw another classic in 2014, with the Spurs overcoming a tough Mavericks team in the first round before winning the championship. This rivalry is a testament to the intense competition and mutual respect between two great franchises. Heat versus Knicks, a heated rivalry. In the late 1990s, the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks developed one of the most intense rivalries in NBA history. Both teams were known for their physical play and fierce competitiveness, led by coaches Pat Riley and Jeff Van Gundy. The Heat, with Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway, clashed with the Knicks, featuring Patrick Ewing and John Starks, in 4 consecutive playoff series from 1997 to 2000. Each series was marked by physicality and drama, including brawls and controversial moments. In 1997, a fight between the teams resulted in multiple suspensions, affecting the outcome of the series. The rivalry reached its peak in 1999, when the 8th-seeded Knicks upset the top-seeded Heat on Allen Houston's game-winning shot in Game 5. This rivalry was about pride, intensity, and the will to win at all costs. Warriors versus Cavaliers, a modern classic. The rivalry between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers is a modern classic that defined the NBA in the late 2010s. These teams met in the NBA Finals 4 consecutive times from 2015 to 2018, an unprecedented run that captivated fans worldwide. The Warriors, led by Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, revolutionized the game with their three-point shooting and fast-paced play. The Cavaliers, with LeBron James at the helm, were determined to bring a championship to Cleveland. The 2016 Finals provided one of the greatest moments in NBA history. Down 3, 1. The Cavaliers staged a miraculous comeback, with LeBron's iconic block on Andre Iguodala and Kyrie Irving's clutch three-pointer sealing the victory in Game 7. This rivalry was a clash of styles, star power, and high-stakes drama. Celtics vs. 76ers, a historic rivalry. The Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers have a rivalry that dates back to the early days of the NBA. This historic clash has seen battles between legends like Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird and Julius Erving, and more recently, Paul Pierce and Allen Iverson. The rivalry is marked by its intensity and the sheer talent on display. In the 1980s, the Celtics and 76ers met frequently in the Eastern Conference Finals, with memorable moments such as Bird's heroics and Irving's dunks. In recent years, the rivalry has been reignited with young stars like Jason Tatum and Joel Embiid leading their respective teams. This rivalry is a testament to the enduring spirit of competition and the rich history of the NBA. Lakers vs. Kings, the early 2000s battle. In the early 2000s, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Sacramento Kings developed a fierce rivalry that came to a head in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. The Lakers, led by Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, were the reigning champions, while the Kings, featuring Chris Webber and Peja Stojakovic, were an emerging powerhouse. The series was intense, filled with drama and controversy. Game 6 of the series remains one of the most debated in NBA history due to controversial officiating. The Lakers won the series in 7 games, but the rivalry left a lasting impact, symbolizing the high stakes and intense competition of playoff basketball. The greatest rivalries in NBA history are more than just games. They are stories of passion, drama, and unforgettable moments. From the legendary battles between the Celtics and Lakers to the physical confrontations between the Bulls and Pistons, these rivalries have defined the league and created lasting memories for fans. They remind us of the spirit of competition, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Luxe Lane and check out our other content.